perfect way to start my first YouTube video, a fire just broke out. So today marks the first day of me actually making YouTube videos, and this was something that's like long overdue. I remember I planned starting so many channels, I've created so many projects, and I never ended up posting them because I just felt like every single project I created was something that was not really true to the heart, you know. However, today is different. I decided I was gonna give a free shoot to the local AMG dealership here. So who am I in the first place? My name is Laszlo. I live here in Austria, although I'm not from here. I'm a videographer, filmmaker, whatever you want to call it. I don't really like titles that much. This channel is going to be based around a few key principles. So number one should be that it is normal. I want to showcase the world because the world honestly is pretty normal, but I want to show the beauty of the normal things. If I'm being honest, it's always been my dream to highlight people who I know do creative stuff, do unique stuff, are unique individuals themselves. I always wanted to highlight them. I always wanted to give them free content, basically. That's all I did my entire life. So if I'm counting up like how many projects I did that was paid versus the amount that was not paid, maybe 95% of my projects was for free. But you know, I don't mind it because I think that's the point of being normal, is that you do stuff not just for money, you do stuff because you enjoy it. Today's video is kind of like a vlog, also kind of a speech mix between the two, because recently, probably showed the clips already, I had a crazy shoot with one of my friends here in Austria. He's called Patrick.
Holy shit. Wow, what the fuck? I didn't expect it to be this loud.
By the way, I haven't known him for so long. We just randomly met on the street. I was just out taking videos, and this guy just rocked up with his MX5, like right behind me. They parked behind me, and I saw that they're taking pictures with their phones and stuff, and I don't know about you guys. I played Need for Speed Underground 2. I played all the OG Need for Speed games, all the OG car games, and if you were a part of that era, you know that the MX5 is just a legendary car. Like, it's so lightweight, it's perfect for drifting. And I just saw that and I felt so nostalgic. I just went up to them and I just took like a bunch of images for them for free, because I really respected that this guy. In my mind, I immediately thought that this guy probably went out his way to work so much on this car and spend so much on this car, all that to just go out and enjoy it, you know? Like, that's my feeling with the cameras also. Like, I spend my entire life savings on cameras just so I can go out and do crazy stuff with them, push it to the limits, and just really enjoy them. Because I don't want to watch my stuff just sit on the shelf and collect dust. Like, that's the last thing that I would want to do. Yeah, the story was that I met Patrick randomly. I gave him some free photos, and I love the photos so much. Like, I'm gonna show them on screen right now. Like, these photos, like, they looked AI to me. Like, these images turned out so good that I literally had this impression that this was fake. So yeah, so I did the shots for him. It looked completely AI, and I think it was like 2 weeks later that I sent him a text that, like, goddamn, these images turned out so nice. We should do like a complete shoot, and don't worry about it, I'll do it for free because I enjoyed it so much. So I grabbed all of my ideas. I did a shot list. We went out. I did the shoot for him. It took us like 6 hours, so it wasn't even that long. You know, we mounted cameras on the car. He was drifting. He was doing burnouts.
Wow, this is fucking crazy.
He was doing all of that, so it was like a collective effort, obviously, because he put his car to the limits and I put my cameras to the limits. I was, you know, at some moments I did feel like it was kind of dangerous to do it, but I enjoyed it so much. Like, it's hard to explain, but I felt like a kid again. And this is something that I think adults don't really get to experience, you know, because everyone works, everyone's stressed, everyone has bills to pay, everyone has commitments to fulfill, and people just feel like that they cannot really enjoy their lives, you know, just completely oblivion, just like going out and enjoying whatever it is that they're doing. So,
oh, holy shit, I'm so scared it's gonna fall, bruh. Let's see. Whoa, holy fuck, bro. No fucking way.
this day, I actually had this experience, this almost like childish joy.
Wow.
of like, you know, really just enjoying what I'm seeing, what I'm experiencing, and that was so fun.
That was amazing. Wow. Wow.
That was something that I want to continue doing. So also another thing that really surprised me and that was really good to see, it was actually Patrick's reactions throughout the whole day. Like, you know, this guy, he's worked on this car for over a year now. He's spent so much on it. He's got, you know, it's a straight pipe, completely custom engine bay, completely tuned. Even the interior, everything is just tuned up to the max. You can imagine that for a person like this, to get the images and the video clips of his dreams is just amazing. Like, it's really hard to explain this feeling. But I can imagine as well, like, for example, if I had a passion, I spent a lot of money on this passion and I gave it my all. And imagine some random guy just comes around, says he wants to do all the best images and video clips for you. I would be so thrilled, like, god damn, let's do it. And yeah, it was so fun to see. Obviously, this is the exact thing that I would love to keep doing, is just go out, give free shoots for people, highlight people who are unique, highlight, you know, dealerships, shops, whatever, businesses that are super cool. Obviously, if you're doing YouTube, like, I can imagine that it's way more important to actually give some sort of like advantage or benefit to the viewer as well. I would say like maybe there's two ways of doing this, either like educational or just like entertainment. So yeah, I think it's fun to see. I don't want to make this a videography channel because I'm not interested in doing tutorials and stuff, because me myself, I don't enjoy this kind of content. Above anything else, I just want to show how cool it is to be normal and just, you know, do normal stuff. This is something that I actually live for myself.
A 1 or 2 second burnout and maybe go forward a little bit and that's it.
Okay.
Wow. Whoa.
Oh my god.
This is so sick.
A little bit more spin.
Whoa.
This is good. This is smoke.
Wow. It's crazy.
I've always been an advocate for, well, I wouldn't say like not wanting too much, but at the same time, I was also advocating that you shouldn't be delusional and just expect, you know, to have Ferraris by 18 years old or something, because that's obviously not the goal. So, but honestly, I think everyone's kind of biased towards a life that they lived as a child. So obviously in my life, but not just in my life, like 99.99% of people's lives, there was no glitz and glamour, there was no Ferraris, champagnes and whatever. It was just normal. And me, in my life, I always enjoyed crazy stuff. I always enjoyed stuff that like fascinated me. I always enjoyed talent. I always enjoyed skill, smart people, whatever, unique people. And I always loved talking to these people. And not because I wanted something from them, but because I was so fascinated by like, holy shit, like, whatever is it that you just did, I could do it maybe 10 times worse at best. So I was always fascinated by people and their stories, and it was just really nice to listen to. Maybe it was just entertaining, I'm not sure, but I also got a lot of value from it. Today, more than ever, people have this like existential dread that they just have to really push themselves to the max when they're like 20, 21, whatever, and they should just like acquire a lot of money, acquire generational wealth at such a young age. But that's completely unreasonable, unattainable, and almost impossible today. So I feel like there is nothing wrong about being normal, living a normal life, but to help yourself live a better normal life, you can always watch stuff like this that just makes your weekends just a little better, you know? You don't have to grill yourself every single weekend for not being rich or whatever. I think it's completely fine to be normal. I mean, look at Patrick and I, like, we're just two random guys. He's got his cars, I got my cameras, and we do amazing stuff, and we really enjoy that. And it's everything I wanted to do. Like, I never wanted to have all the money in the world. I couldn't care less, bro. If I have all my cameras, I couldn't care less about $1 million. If I have all the camera equipment that I need, that's fine. And you have to understand that like cinema grade cameras are so affordable nowadays. Like everyone can afford it. You just have to work a few months, save up for a few months, whatever. If you're curious, I did this for the past 3 years. So I've been saving up, spending, and now I would say that I have everything that I could possibly need for shoots. But I digress, because this is not a videography channel, so we don't even care about cameras anymore. It's just about being normal, pushing yourself to the max, and just really enjoying what you have and not just putting it on a shelf and just like watching it decay over time. Like, that's something that I would never want to do. So today's video is the MX5. The next one is gonna be the AMG shoot right there. So after the shoot, I felt like I just did it. You know, like, holy shit, like, it was so much fun to shoot, to see the reactions, and the final product as well. I was so satisfied by it. You know, obviously there are some things in our lives that are not so fun, like, for example, doing shoots like this and then having nobody interested in paying for it. And obviously I'm not talking about Patrick here, I'm talking about other people that I'm pitching. Honestly, this is something that I would love to keep doing because right now I do have a lot of free time. So I decided that I want to use it up meaningfully and not just like waste it away, listen to podcasts and whatever. That's another thing, man. Like, don't listen to too many podcasts. Like, I think especially 2026 is supposed to be the year of doing stuff, you know? Like, you shouldn't be sitting at home just listening to stuff, just not doing anything. Or at least if you're sitting at home, just like plan stuff. Like, what is it that you're gonna do? If you're doing something interesting at home, that's also fine, bro. Just do something. Just don't sit around. Don't wait for opportunities to arrive. Just really be out there. So that's it for today's video. This was my first attempt at making a super be normal kind of video vlog. Honestly, I would love to keep doing this. So if you felt like this was fun, entertaining to watch, entertaining to hear, engage with the video, whatever these kind of YouTubers say. I'm just a normal guy. I'm not really a YouTuber like that. So in the next one, you're going to see me produce all of this Mercedes stuff that I just mentioned here. So I'll see you in the next one.